Opportunities, challenges, and power of media and information. So first, we have to tackle about the opportunity of media and information. So opportunity, it is a set of situations or circumstances that makes it possible to do something. So like for example, you have an opportunity to represent or get education or opportunity to represent our school in science fair or etc. on a national event. Sa opportunity also, these are the positive effects brought by the media. And this opportunity have four dimensions. The opportunity in economy, education, social, and political. So first is the economy. So it is an area of the production, distribution, and trade, as well as consumption of goods and services by different agents. So the economic impact of the opportunity of media and information, it gives media to improve the efficiency of the economy by providing economic actors more and better information with which to make decisions and improving stability. Also, the economic impact of opportunity is an economic actor may be an individual, a company, a government, or even a society as a whole. The internet also provides great opportunities to improve our life for all users. So we all know that it has a positive effects of economic growth. So example of economy is the news industry, film production, entertainment programs, print, broadcast, mobile communication, internet, advertising, and public relations. So let's focus on news industry. So in news industry like ABS-CBN, the GMA, CNN, Manila Bulletin, and Philippine Daily Inquirer, they provide information and monitoring to the economic policy development process by providing us like what? Like the news and updates. So they help to the development of our economy, especially in terms of good governance and investors, to also monitor the media for them to decide what is best for their business. So as you can see, here the news industry, the film production, the entertainment programs, print, broadcast, internet, advertising, public relations, all of this play a part in our economy because it involves money, industry, and also the trade. So next is education. So education means it is the process of facilitating learning or the acquisitions of knowledge, skills, values, beliefs, and habits. So the opportunity in education, it impacts the media and informations is the role to provide students with knowledge, and through it, we get enough information that we will take a lesson. So in facilitating the flow of information between students, the faculty, and the campus community, like for example, the classes through Zoom or the Google Meet, media and information have given us the opportunity to elaborate an image and video through media for comprehensive learning. So like for example, the multimedia, what I mean is multimedia is a form of communication that combines different content forms such as the text, video, sound, graphics, and animation. So thus, providing a powerful new tool for education. So video has become a compelling tool for educational representation. Example, the basic example is the PowerPoint presentation. Next is social. So social means relating to society or to the way society is organized. So the social impact of the opportunities in media and information, the internet created the opportunity for social media to thrive, allows communication and information sharing with large groups of people instantaneously. And with the rise of mobile messaging applications, business owners and marketers have given more channels to reach and engage with different audiences. Media is the sword arm of democracy. Users have the access to share their feelings and thoughts through internet. So that's the meaning of uh, the the media is the sword arm of democracy because we users have the access to share their feelings or to share our feelings and thoughts throughout the internet. Media today is playing an outstanding role in creating and sharing public opinion and strengthening our society. So the best example in society or the opportunities in society is social networking site. It's because it allows users to connect to the other people. In social media, we can share our experiences and it can actually inspire other people depending on our purpose and because people are using social media such as Facebook, the Instagram, Twitter, Google Plus, we have now the opportunity to access data just by searching, and the result will be found already, and developers are always innovating and making new apps and software. So new apps are still in the making for socialization. Maybe even better in Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter as in another opportunity that we can also promote new products or services on social media. To boost our sales, this way people find it easy to buy something that they use our need. So lastly, politics. So in politics means the activities associated with the governance of a country or other area, especially the debate or conflict among individuals or parties having or hoping to achieve power. Political impact. So, one of the ways that social media has transformed politics is the sheer speed at which news, poll results, and rumors are shared. One of the positive effects that social media has on politics is the opportunity for voters to interact more easily with candidates and elected officials. Candidates and their supporters constantly post their views on Facebook and Twitter. So each party has its own pages from which it broadcasts propaganda and requests for donations. So example for politics, the opportunity in politics is so candidates or the political candidates now can always reach their potential uh, voters in the near future.
Challenges of media and information. Challenges is something new and difficult which requires great effort and determination. These are the risks, threats, or the negative effects brought by the media. There are four types of challenges: illegal content, cybercrime, copyright infringement, and identity theft. Illegal content is any type of content that could be damaging to young people, including real or simulated violence, sexually explicit content, illegal images of child sexual abuse, content promoting hate based on race, religion, or sexual preference, content that promotes extreme dieting or taking drugs, and the use of a computer as an instrument to further illegal ends. Example of illegal content under real or simulated violence. For example, Momo Challenge. Since Momo Challenge is a hoax and an internet urban legend that was rumored to spread through social media and other outlets. It was reported that children and adolescents were being enticed by a user named Momo to perform a series of dangerous assignments or missions, including violent attacks, self-harm, and suicide. Second is cybercrime. Cybercrime, also called computer crime and computer-oriented crime, is a criminal activity carried out by means of computer or internet. Cyberspace refers to the virtual computer world. Cybercrimes happens in cyberspace. Republic Act number 10175, also known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 or the Anti-Cybercrime Law of the Philippines. The Republic Act aims to address legal issues concerning online interactions and the Internet in the Philippines. There are 16 cybercrime covered under the Republic Act number 10175. So, number 3 is copyright infringement. Copyright infringement is the use of works protected by copyright law without permission, infringing certain exclusive rights granted to the copyright holder, such as the right to reproduce, distribute, display, or perform the protected work, or to make derivative works. In short, you use the works of other people without their permission, that is copyright infringement. Examples of copyright infringement. Recording a film in a movie theater. Second, pantomimes and choreographic works. Third is literature, novels, essays, poems, and etc. Fourth is music, melodies, musical notes, and etc. Arts, graphics, photos, diagrams, and etc. Architectural plans and drawings. Those are the examples of copyright infringement. Fourth is identity thief. Identity thief is a serious crime occurring when your personal information is stolen and used, without your knowledge, to commit fraud or other crimes. The use of someone's identity to gain financial advantages. There are four forms of identity thief. One is financial identity thief. Second is identity cloning. Third is criminal identity thief. And fourth is medical identity thief. First, I will explain what is financial identity thief. So, financial identity thief, using another person's identity to access their financial accounts, obtain credit, or to receive goods or services. Second is identity cloning, using another person's information to assume his or her identity in social situations. Third is criminal identity thief, posing as another person when accused of or apprehended for a crime. Fourth is medical identity thief, using another identity to obtain medical care or drugs.
Power of media and information to affect change and development. Changes and development. Business strategy. Across industries, social media have gone from nice to have to an essential component of an business strategy. Especially right now that we are in the middle of the pandemic, it is practically impossible to design a business strategy without considering social networks. Plus, it reaches broader and wider audiences across social platforms. Banks of the future. The media transferred banking relationship in very significant ways, from improving customer service, allowing users to send recovery instantly to other via online platforms like Paymaya, Gcash, PayPal, Apple Pay, and etc. But of course, there are risks in online banking. The biggest challenge is maintaining security standards. Banks will also have to implement very sophisticated social media policies. Healthcare and public health. Social media has been responsible for relevant changes in both personal and community health. especially by making it easier for large numbers of people to rapidly share information. It's also helped groups of people, such as patients suffering from the same conditions, to stay in touch. Right, social media does help official agencies and experts share important information fast, such as during a disease outbreak. It has a downside. Social media is a two-way street and allows non-experts to share information just rapidly as health agencies or trusted experts. Media power. Media and information have the power to sway society's beliefs and perceptions. People have the tendency to receive data from the media and accept it as fact right away without conducting due diligence. The mass media is a powerful guardian of proper political behavior because audience seem to trust them. Whatever we see or hear from the mass media, we tend to trust and believe them quickly, instantly, without even asking if it is true or a fake news. Fake news, it is a false or misleading information presented as news. It often has the aim of damaging the reputation of a person or entity. Conclusion. The media and information functions to strengthen and enrich the connection of people, social environment, and economy. It opens different opportunities to us. It can motivate, inspire, inform, express ideas and feelings freely, and empower citizens. Users of media and information should always be responsible. Our main source to get information is the media. Without media, we will never be updated on the day-to-day events that are happening in our surrounding. Media is used to raise awareness, but sometimes they use it for biases. In using the media, we must follow some rules and etiquettes. Information is powerful, but we must not abuse it.
Current and future trends of media and information.
What is Massive Open Online Course? It is free online course available for any to enroll. MOOC provide an affordable, flexible way to learn new skills, advance your career, and deliver quality educational experience at scale. So, what is benefits of MOOC? Online learning makes it possible for learners to take up a course without attending an educational institution. So, learners get the benefits of taking up a course from their home or from any place they're comfortable. So, there are four possible courses of MOOC. 1. Introduction to Computer Science. 2. Machine Learning. 3. Justice. And then 4. The Science of Happiness. Here are a number of features that are typically required for a course to be considered a MOOC. 1. Massive. It should allow access to a very large number of students, much larger than a face-to-face class or a traditional online course. It can even reach up to 500,000 learners or more. Then 2. Open. MOOC being open also means free and opens access to educational resources hosted in varied online places. 3. Online. The course is done remotely via the internet and does not require physical attendance at a classroom. 4. Courses. It have learning objectives to achieve by the student after certain activities.
within given period of time. MOOC offer a strong starting point for a number of reasons including 1. Lack entry requirements. MOOC can be taken by everyone who is interested in the subject matters and able to access the courses regardless of age, background, and location. 2 is repetition. MOOC will often run 2 or more days or 3 times a year, ensuring that students won't miss their courses. Number 3, high quality. MOOC are led by subject matter expert and supported by teaching assistants so that students have access first-rate educational resources. 4. Feasibility. A MOOC usually necessitates around 1 to 2 hours of doable for students with busy lives. Number 5. Self-paced but supported learning. MOOC enables students to work through the course materials and assessments at their own rates while also interacting with global learning community.
Wearable technology. Wearable technology, also known as wearables or fashion technology. Wearable technology is a general term that encompasses a field of smart devices that are worn on the body. This technology is also considered as a trend in media and information, as with it, people and access information through media in a much faster manner. Earlier versions of wearables were devices clipped to the body or on pieces of clothing. Today, however, advancement in technology allowed powerful sensors to have direct contact with the skin. Thus, the tech gravitated to other body parts, the wrist, fingers, chest, forearms, ears, eyes, forehead, temple, and anywhere else you can think of. Yes, even those parts. According to Wearable Devices the magazine, Liquigan 2016, the characteristics of wearables include the following: performing computer-related tasks such as laptops and mobile phones, provide sensory and scanning features, have some form of communication capability, and will allow the wearer access to information in real time. Data input capabilities, local storage capabilities. Local storage capabilities. Wearable technology is growing to be one of the fastest rising innovation in the ICT industry. The new age of wearable is loaded with smart sensors that track our movements and biometrics, often using Bluetooth to sync wirelessly to a smartphone. Others also rely on Wi-Fi connectivity and standalone mobile FG, 4G LTE data connections. Wearables also use sensors to connect to you as a person, helping you to achieve goals such as staying fit and active, losing weight, being more organized, or tracking your overall mental and physical health. In the case of VR and AR heads-up displays, they are providing a wealth of new entertainment and educational opportunities, as well as enhancing the world around us, according to Smith 2019. Different fields such as in gaming, music, entertainment, health and medicine, fitness and wellness, education, transportation, and many others have slowly started to adapt to the use of this technology. Let's look at these examples of wearable technologies. First, smartwatch. Second, fitness trackers and sport watches. Third, smart glasses. Fourth, hearables. Fifth, VR headsets. So first, I will explain about smartwatch. Smartwatch is the device that connects to your mobile phone as they are synced to your smartphone. It allows you to see notifications on your wrist at a glance. This technology eases the burden of having to constantly open and check your smartphone text messages, emails, or other notifications. It can even track your physical activity. Most smartwatches rely on a smartphone to function, which also means the model you choose will depend on your phone. For example, the Apple Watch can only be synced with an iPhone, while Android Wear devices such as the Moto 360 and Samsung Gear can only be connected to Android phones. Second is fitness trackers and sport watches. Active and fit fitness trackers and sport watch help you get a better understanding of your fitness activities according to GCF Global. They can track the number of steps you take, your average heart rate, how long you sleep, and more. This data can then be synced with another device, which allows you to see trends and patterns on your activity. For example, you can find out how far you have walked over the past weeks, or eliminate how many calories you have burned in a day. Third, smart glasses. Smart glasses just help you see things more clearly. Smart glasses can link up with your phone, control the volume of your music, and even take photographs, according to Stevens 2018. Google Glass was the first to launch this technology in 2013. Basically, it brings wireless connectivity and imaging into the frames and lenses of your eyewear. Controls that we can only usually do on our smartphones and computers. So instead of a keyboard or mouse, you can control smart glasses by tapping or swiping control built into the frame, or even verbalizing your commands as you do it with Alexa and Siri. Hearables. Hearables must have had or known earphones and headphones throughout their lives. Today, these devices, like the ones we previously discussed, have now also utilized wireless connectivity as well. These hearables work just like the traditional earphones and headphones, but are already wireless and are worn in the ear. The most popular example is Apple's AirPods. Those true wireless earphones that offer quick access to the Siri voice assistant. However, these hearables aren't only for music or entertainment, but some are actually used as smart hearing aids. Fifth is VR headsets. VR headsets today, many industries and fields are using and developing more innovations of this wearable technology, especially in the healthcare industry, where they are looking into devices that could be used to monitor things like blood pressure, vital signs, or blood sugar levels for diabetics. From the basic fitness trackers and highly advanced sports and smartwatches to virtual and augmented reality headsets. Wearables are definitely establishing their names. As such, wearable technology will most likely continue to have an impact on modern society, especially given its efficient use and aesthetic quality.
3D environment, 3D or three-dimensional. In its literal sense, it refers to anything that has a width, height, and depth. The physical world, the realm we live in, including us humans, are examples of 3D environment. This technological concept of a 3D environment is explored to imitate and simulate the physical world through media. The most common examples of this are computer animations and video games and TV shows. Films have also been among the most common media modalities that employ 3D. 3D films makes objects and their material appear solid to the audience through the illusions of perception. If you have been to one of these 3D films, you are made to wear special 3D glasses, which directs each of your eyes to see a slightly different picture. According to American Paper Optics, a manufacturer of 3D eyewear, this is done in the real world by your eyes being spaced apart. So, each eye has its own slightly different view. The brain then puts the two pictures together to form one 3D image that has deep to Another 3D technology which has existed for actually quite a while now is 3D printing. This innovation brings digital data and design to the physical world. Literally, simply put, it brings your designs to life. According to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, 3D printing creates objects by bending the print material one layer at a time. To work by making use of 3D design files, such as those created in O2, CAD, or similar applications. These files are processed by specialized software that slides the data into cross sections. The printer uses this data to build the desired objects from the bottom up to one layer at a time. Unlike laser printer that utilize inks, 3D printers prints in layers of material like plastic, metal, and concrete.
Number 4 is ubiquitous learning. Ubiquitous learning or U-learning is a kind of learning experience that implies a vision of learning which is connected across all the stages on which we play out our lives. Learning occurs not just in classroom, but in the home, the workplace, the playground, the library, museum, and nature center, and in our daily interactions with others. Compared to mobile learning and e-learning, it is a more context-based approach and more adaptive to the needs and pacing of the learner. So U-learning is a kind of wireless modality where learning takes place at any time, anywhere, and with anyone. It benefits from the use of technologies to implement learning activities and achieve learning objectives. These technologies incorporate learning materials such as the videos, audios, PowerPoint presentations, or notes with embedded source data in them. So it is very personalized and dynamic mechanism that uses devices integrated into the student's environment. So furthermore, U-learning maximizes the use of any form of media like mobile phone and computers for efficient use. For the efficient use. In short, the ubiquitous learning can be defined as an everyday learning environment that is supported by mobile and embedded computers and wireless networks in our everyday life. It is aimed to provide learners or to provide us with content and interaction anytime and anywhere. The learning process includes the real-life experience augmented with virtual information, and it is adapted to the learner and the learner's environment. the advantages of ubiquitous learning. The clearest advantage of ubiquitous learning is that students can be in any place. So, as I said earlier, like past executions of picking up, utilizing innovation in instruction, students are not attached to a specific area. So, in any case, since students frequently have their telephones on them consistently, students have all day, every day admittance to a learning environment. So, the examples of ubiquitous learning. One illustration of ubiquitous learning is the utilization of pieces and the web to appropriate online courses and distance learning. So, at the beginning of distance picking up, learning occurred through the mail. Educators would mail tasks and course material to students, and afterward, they would mail complete work back to instructors. Afterward, with the creation of the web, distance learning was directed by utilizing the personal computers and the web. Presently, the distance learning isn't attached to commonplace spots where workstations are found, like, for example, in a school or even a home office. Cell phones have empowered instructors and students to speak with one another immediately.
So, paperless society is a society which paper communication is replaced by electronic communication and storage. So, example, writing documents, mail letters, PowerPoint. Why is it important paperless in our society? Paperless is it will help our society to reduce the use of paper and also to protect our environment.
Does anyone know the social media sites and platforms trends nowadays? So, before we start, let me have a short discussion about the difference between websites and platforms. When we say website, it is a page or collection of pages of the World Wide Web that contains specific information, which was all provided by one person or entity and traces back to a common uniform resources locator or URL. Examples of it are Google's and when we say website, it is a page or collection of pages on the World Wide Web that contains a specific information, which was all provided by one person or entity and traces back to a common uniform resource locator or URL. Examples of it are Google's and Wikipedia. On the other hand, platform is a group of technologies that are used as a base upon which other applications, processes, or technologies are developed. In personal computing, a platform is the basic hardware and software on which software applications can be run. Examples of it are Facebook and Instagram. So now, let's proceed to the top 10 different social media sites and platforms with their monthly active users, revenue, and when it launched as of 2022 survey. First, Facebook, defined as an online social networking website where people can create profiles, share information such as photos and quotes about themselves, and respond or link to the information posted by others. Facebook's monthly active users is 2.9 billion and revenued $85.96 billion. It launched in the year of 2004. Second, YouTube. It is a very popular and free video sharing website that allows registered users to upload and share video clips online. Its monthly users is 2.2 billion and it revenued $28.8 billion. It launched in the year of 2005. Third, WhatsApp is a free cross platform message. Number 3, WhatsApp. is a free cross-platform message service having the monthly active users of 2 billion and revenue 5.5 billion. It launched in the year of 2009. 4. Instagram is a free photo and video sharing app available on iPhone and Android. Instagram's monthly active users is 2 billion and launched in the year of 2010 and revenue $24 billion. 5. TikTok bills itself as the leading destination for short-form mobile video, with a company mission to inspire creativity and bring joy. TikTok has certainly stuck as a cord as it's the youngest app to market, but has already seen incredible growth. It has the monthly active user of 1 billion and revenued $11 billion as of 2022. It discovers in the year of 2016. Snapchat is for user-generated content behind the scenes videos, exclusive offers, and influencer takeovers. Snapchat launched in the year of 2011 and revenued $1.6 billion. It also has 538 million active users. 7. Reddit, or the front page of the internet. It has a unique blend of content and community. It launched in the year of 2005, having a 430 million active users and revenue $289.9 million as of 2022 survey. 8. Pinterest. Some of the most popular content on Pinterest includes fashion, food, decor, wedding, workout, and other related. Pins. 8. Pinterest. Some of the most popular content on Pinterest includes fashion, food, decor, wedding, workout, and other related pins. Pinterest comes from the word pin and interest, which means pin your interest. Pinterest's monthly active users is 444 million and revenued $574 million. It launched in the year of 2010. 9. Twitter. Referred as organic in nature, Twitter launched in the year of 2006 and having the monthly active users of 217 million as of 2021. It revenued 1.2 billion as of 2022 survey. Last, LinkedIn. If you're looking for decision makers who have the power to hire your company, stock your products, or partner with you, LinkedIn is the best place to be. 830 million is the LinkedIn monthly active users and it launched in the year 2003. It also revenued 8.5 billion as of 2020 survey. All of the platforms mentioned above has a huge impact on individuals and their lives. While some impacts can be positive, social media has been shown to negatively affect things like our moods and stress levels. Addiction is the #1 caused by social media too. Here are some few areas where social media can cause negative impact. First, health. Social media causes addiction and affects sleep. Using electronics like cell phones or video games before bedtime can lead to a variety of sleep problems. Emotion. Multiple studies show that unlimited use of social media causes stress, bad moods, and negative mental health. Many people wake up in the morning and immediately check their social media accounts.